What's going on, people? It is Irish Gunner HD here, you can call me Irish, and today you're going to be watching some highlights of a couple of games of TDM on Canals and Sen Crossing. So, why am I showing you TDM on Canals, you may be asking? Well, it's pretty much to do with the topic of the video, which I don't know what the title is going to be, but you will know what it's going to be when you see it. Which is pretty much, what are you doing at this stage in Battlefield 3's life, pretty much? What are you doing to keep yourself entertained, to keep you playing the game? And I'm going to list off some things that I've been doing and that I know other people have been doing. I'm just curious to see what you guys are doing. But before we get into that, just 2 seconds. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, yes. Took a while to get the guy, but once I did, 1, 2, 3, bum, bum, bum. I love that. But yeah, pretty much. So, get back to the thing. What I was saying about what I'm doing is completing challenges and getting service stars and stuff like that. I think I'm about to get one here. G18. Yep, G18 service stars. So what I'm doing as a mini challenge thing is I'm personally trying to get 100 kills with every weapon, excluding, say, like the javelin or like the SMAW or the RPG. I'm sure eventually I will with the SMAW, but the javelin, I have 0 kills. I don't think I've ever used it on the PC at least. And I think even back on Xbox throughout the whole life of Battlefield 3, I think I've only got about, I want to say 2 or 3 kills ever with the javelin. So I'm not going to bother with that one. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, and it's going well enough. I think I've got about 4 or 5 guns in the last week or so over that mark. I don't play a lot of Battlefield, which is another thing. I know it might seem like it. Obviously, as a Battlefield YouTuber, you would expect me to be playing a lot, but I actually don't. Especially not compared to some people, like people who have their shit buckets, like 1,000 hours current, or plus Colonel 100s and all that. I couldn't possibly play that long. It's not in me. So, I know, the reason that I say that as well is because I know, Level Cap is actually doing a thing where he's trying to get a mastery tag in every single primary weapon. I believe he's only going for, not sidearms or anything like that. But that's 500 kills per weapon, and I'm like, the most kills that I have on the PC is the M16, and it's about 1,200, 1,500, something around there. And then after that, the most amount of kills I have is about 600. So, for me to get 500 with every single weapon when I've spread out my use of the guns over the amount of time that I've been playing for so much, I don't know. It doesn't seem feasible. But anyway, that's completely off the point. What I was saying is that's a challenge that I've done for myself to keep the game fresh, to keep me entertained, because basically it's been 2 years, and I think I've said this before in the video, it's been 2 years, we've seen it all, we've done it all pretty much now, even with the later expansions like the Endgame and stuff like that. They're all well and good and they're fun to play, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? It's been out for 2 years, we've done it, and we know with so much that sorry, tongue twister, with what we know so far about Battlefield 4. This was all, by the way, in case if you're watching this video, I notice I get revived once or twice, but this is all one streak pretty much. I don't die in between this whole last about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, non-stop streak, so it was pretty cool. I thought it doesn't count as a streak now because I got killed, but I thought that was something I should point out. But anyway, yeah, so this is just something that I'm trying to do. So what are you doing? I know a lot of people are Woody's Gamertags Woody's Gamertag says that when it comes to this time of year, just before the new Call of Duty's out, like in the month or two before the new Call of Duty comes out for him, he likes to poke his head out of the ground and just kind of look around and see what else there is, see what else he's missed, and that was the end of that streak there when I got killed. But yeah, he likes to poke around, and that's why I think he's posting a lot of Minecraft on his channel, and that's because he's not into COD as much as he was when it first came out, naturally. But that's what some people do. They grow to other games. Me personally, I'm playing a lot of Assassin's Creed. There is, hold on till I look on my desktop. There's Assassin's Creed. There's Ghost Recon Online that I really like. Minecraft even. Blacklight Retribution, Medal of Honor single player games, stuff like that. Just playing other games that you might not have paid enough attention to when you were so hardcore, mad into Battlefield when it in and around the middle of its lifespan. But now coming towards the end, most people kind of take their time to go and get into that then. They go in and look back at those other games. So there are 2 options. First out, straight off the bat, if you will. 2 options would be to either create little challenges for yourself, play other games. Maybe you're just done with games altogether. Maybe you're just kind of okay, well, I'm so worn out, sorry. And look, I get a load of shotgun awards here. I can't remember what this is. The shotgun ribbon the shotgun mastery tag and the shotgun medal. I thought that was kind of cool, considering I never used them. The reason why I said at the start, actually, that this was I was using unusual weapons, I didn't mean like I was using strange weapons, I just meant unusual for me, because I never use shotguns, well, very rarely. The M417 I've barely ever used since I started playing on PC. I used it quite a bit on the Xbox, but not so much on PC. But again, just completing these little challenges, it was cool to see. But yeah, like there's there's lots of other different things. Like, are you as I said, yeah, are you like not into gaming at all? Are you taking a break from gaming before the next gen comes out? Not like the next load of games, basically, like your next amount of time wasters, GTA 5 and stuff like that. Like, all these time wasters come out, are you just, I don't know, going outside, spending time with family, doing things that you don't do when you're engrossed in a game like that? I was curious, because I know that everybody has their own way of kind of when they get, whoa, Jesus Christ, I forgot how many people I came around into that corner, but yeah, I know many people have their own way of doing things and like their own way of passing time and stuff like that, so I was just curious to see what the different answers I'd get would be, pretty much. As you know, as I've said multiple times now, I think in this video, my way is these little challenges, and I have to say, it's really good and it's really fun, because I'm using weapons like the M1014. Oh, it was unbelievable, actually, now that I think of it. Earlier on today I was playing and I got the M1014 with a slug round. One slug from where I'm actually shooting, from where I'm shooting there, back to just underneath the crane, a hip fire, double headshot, double kill, one slug, like, it was unbelievable. But that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't have been doing this challenge, do you know what I mean? Like, M1014 isn't a gun I use very often, to say the least, like, so it's getting me out of using like the M16, the AUG, and the, I don't know, the M4A1 and stuff like that. It's breaking me out of those, even though I am particularly, like I've said it before, I'm one who very rarely uses guns like the M16. It is my most used gun, but that's just purely because of the kills per minute that you're able to achieve with it. But what was I going to say? Yeah, like doing these challenges for me is a great thing, because it's just, I'm experiencing guns. They may be frustrating. There's like this M417 was very annoying when I first picked it back up after not using it since the Xbox. The SVD was another one that I was working on. That kicks like a mule. That's got some amount of recoil on it. But it was enjoyable to play with guns that had such weird handling and weird characteristics. Frustrating, but enjoyable. Then also these other ones, if you're doing other things, there's obviously positives to them. Experiencing other games, having a great time in other games, and like visiting your family, seeing your family for a change. That's always good. But I mean, you know what they say about real life. The graphics are great, but the gameplay is terrible. So that's pretty much all I can say about that. There's not much left on the video now, so I'll just kind of, I don't know, is there anything else that I could say about that? Pretty much, yeah, just leave it down below. Whatever you're doing, are you even, actually, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, because I've done a couple of takes on this video. Are you even trying to make any change? Or are you, I know a buddy of mine, Geigers, is literally loving the game the same now as he did when he first started playing it. He has he doesn't seem to have slowed down at all in his enjoyment of Battlefield 3. So I can't imagine that he's even, he's bothering to do anything, drastically different. I'm sure he's, from what I can see at least, he's still playing the game, happy as anything, no worries at all. So maybe that's you. But that's about it. I rambled on for long enough. The video's just over there, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please do leave your comments and stuff like that down below. I'm curious. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Hey, by the way, sorry, just wanted to say, I know there was no game audio, I do apologise. I was actually watching a podcast while I was playing these games and recording them, and the way DxTory works is basically it records your entire system audio, not just the game audio. So unfortunately, I don't have any game sound, I do apologise about that. But again, thanks for watching the video, and goodbye.